What's up, everybody? We're here to draft a one-day, five-film film festival from one of the greatest directors of all time, Martin Scorsese. So here are the rules. Once a movie's been picked, it cannot be picked again. Let us know in the comments who you think did the festival you would most like to attend. Also, let us know the five-film Martin Scorsese film festival that you would program. Alex, you have the first pick. What say you?
First pick is going to be The Lean and Mean Streets. I fucking love Mean Streets.
Mean Streets
so
is
good.
such, it's like one of the great like early films of a director.
It's like his first huge narrative feature. Like, I mean, like obviously there's like, you know, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, and then Who's Not Knocking at My Door, but like this is the one that I remember as being like, the first
that's like
one.
the Martin Scorsese's here, and we're gonna get a lot of good shit. All right, so for my first pick, I'm going to pick what is probably universally considered the greatest Martin Scorsese movie. I'm going to take Goodfellas.
Nice. That's good.
Just a fucking wild, amazing ride. This is kind of the Pesci Scorsese collaboration is one of my favorite director-actor combos of all time. So
Sure.
I always love when those two work together. So I'm taking Goodfellas.
Nice. That's good.
All right, number two, Alex.
Number two for me is going to be, this is actually my favorite Martin Scorsese movie. It's hard because there's another Martin Scorsese movie that I hope I can pick later on, but I got to take this one now because it honestly is my favorite. It's The King of Comedy. It's the one that people talk about the least. I do think it might be his best movie. And also it's like if you watch it, you're like, wow, Joker just ripped this whole fucking thing off, huh? And you're like, yes, it did. Yeah. Like
it's an
100%.
incredible movie. I really do love that one too. Again, his
so
best
good.
collaborator is De Niro.
De Niro is amazing. Him and De Niro are just amazing.
So speaking of that, that's a good pick. I do like that. I'm going to take for my number two what might be my favorite Scorsese movie. I'm taking Raging Bull.
Nice.
The fucking power of that movie, the transformation. I love the kind of ethereal boxing stuff. Again, Pesci intro. Love that. So I'm taking Raging Bull number two.
Nice.
What do you got for number three?
Middle of my festival is going to be the Butt-Numb, but that's okay. I'm taking Casino.
I knew you were going to do it.
Casino.
I knew if I didn't take it last pick, you're going to take it.
Well, here's the thing. You had to take Goodfellas, and I get that. If I'm any self-respecting Scorsese fan and also Italian, I have to take one of the. I have to take one of the Pesci De Niro joints.
You got to have one of them.
So, Casino, I think is just. I think Casino's like my second favorite Scorsese movie. I think it's fucking outstanding.
It's so good, and again, it's kind of shit on as like a lesser Goodfellas remake. Also, represent Joe Bob for those of us that love Joe Bob.
Joe Bob,
he's in the. I think Casino absolutely rips.
I think
I
totally
love that
rips.
movie. I'm sad I couldn't get it. All right, so for my next movie, then my number three, I'm gonna take Taxi Driver. Man, I just recently rewatched Taxi Driver.
It's so good.
It's a bizarre film. Like, it's much stranger than I remember, but man, it's a missile. And De Niro is so focused in that movie. You get a nice little Albert Brooks cameo. Yeah. Harvey Keitel rips. I love Taxi Driver. So that's going to be my number three.
Nice.
All right, so you're on four. What do you got?
My number four is going to be one we've actually done for the pod before, which is Bringing Out the Dead.
Really?
I think Bringing Out the Dead is unbelievable. Like, it is weirdly, like, it's just so sweaty and weird.
It is so sweaty.
but like, here's the thing. It reminds me of like the early Scorsese, like Mean Streets, Raging Bull, King of Comedy. Like, it feels like early Scorsese.
So here's the point where I start looking at the list, and I'm like, we're definitely going to miss some that people are going to be mad about.
We are going to miss some, but that's okay. People need to make
I'm
their
doing
own
the same.
festivals.
I'm going for another Scorsese movie that I can't get enough of. It's a remake, but man, is it good. I'm going Cape Fear. I fucking love Cape Fear.
I was hoping you were going to take Cape Fear.
That movie theater scene alone is amazing. I'm going Cape Fear number four. So, Alex, this is your finale. There is still some really high-level fucking Scorsese on the board.
This is really hard, so I think I'm going to go with the one that I've watched I'm going to go with the one that I probably watched the most in just because it's available and because I watched it enough when I was young. I think I end with The Departed.
Yeah, I mean, this won an Oscar. Like, this is a big movie. This is a huge.
It's a great
splash
movie. It's like
if you didn't take it, I was like, I'm going to have to take that.
Yeah,
so
like there's like 2 or 3 on here that actually would end a festival well. I think The Departed is a good choice. I'm not sure it's the right choice, but I love The Departed.
No, that's a class everyone loves. Okay, so this is tough because what I've realized, I don't think we have any DiCaprio Scorsese.
No, we've resisted DiCaprio Scorsese.
You know what? Okay, because the obvious choice for me here is Gangs of New York. Daniel Day-Lewis as the Butcher is great. I'm going to say fuck that. I'm ending my festival with The Last Temptation of Christ.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going there. I like Gangs of New York, but I don't think it's like, I don't love it as much as everyone.
Absolutely.
The other DiCaprio ones, as much as I love them, I love The Last Temptation of Christ.
Temptation
that
of Christ
is
fucking
wild.
metal.
If you haven't watched it in a long time, yeah, it's kind of metal, dude. I love that movie. So that's going to be my 5th. We have interesting festivals. Let us know which festival you would most like.
There's so many permutations.
It's hard because, Scorsese has like eras. He has genres. He's just a great filmmaker. So let us know which of the festivals you would most likely attend. And let us know the 5 films you would program for your own Martin Scorsese Film Festival.